All right, made it back out to Uintas. Got my friend Nate here, also known as I'm not sweating.
Not yet.
Not yet. Right on, we're at the Crystal Lake Trailhead here, getting ready to hike the Lakes Country Trail. Probably going to do a loop hike today, probably total 9-10 miles round trip. We're going to hike all the way into past Long Lake, all the way up to Island Lake, and then maybe hit the parallel trail back past Pot Reservoir and those other lakes. But we're going to try to catch some fish on this day trip. I'm going to see if we can get Nate landed on a big old tiger or a brook trout in one of these lakes too. So I don't know. Starting the trail here. I think it's August 23rd, 8 a.m. Temperature's about 55 degrees. So it's a clear morning. Beautiful.
It's gonna be a good day.
Good day. That's what we're hoping for. Woo! Well, regardless, there's no bad hikes, just better hikes. Hopefully this is going to be one of the better ones. All right, we made the first high point in the trail, 10,330 feet, and a view of Mount Watson. Whew, it's a pretty good climb that last little bit there. You sweating yet?
I'm not sweating anymore.
No, I'm not sweating anymore. Woo!
I'm not sweating anymore.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I see what you did there. All right, we're about, it's 9:10, so we've been on the trail just barely over an hour, and we've made it to Long Lake. We're gonna go around the side of the lake here and do some fishing before we move on. Any thoughts?
Let's go fishing.
Oh yeah. All right, wish us luck. We gotta get the skunk off early, because that would be a long day if we hit all those lakes and didn't catch a fish. But I think our chances are pretty high today. And I have one little secret spot up here to seal the deal if we need to. So we should be good to go. Oh, and I had this YouTube follower who, through conversation, I learned that he's a cousin of a really close friend of mine, my game night buddy that I've known for decades. And anyway, he sent me a message saying he's going to be up here on this trail this weekend, and sent me his Garmin link so that I could potentially link up with him today. So hopefully we'll get to see him today. That'll be pretty awesome to finally put a face to the name. But anyway, we'll circle back to that later. All right, this is official again, Long Lake. Look at those reflections. Oh yeah, beautiful. All right, well, I mentioned earlier that I might run into Mike, and I did. And here he is, woohoo, in the flesh, we meet.
Long
Lake. Yeah, it's nice meeting you finally.
Yeah.
And we got that beautiful backdrop of the lake there. Heck yeah. We're gonna see if we can't catch just some fish now.
Give it a shot.
Yeah. All right, that's a first cast, flying a bubble. Bam, he's landed one. Woohoo! All right, looks like Mike landed one as well. Woohoo! Man, I guess I better get with the ball game here. Get a line in the water. What the heck? Good job. All right, let's see that thing. Little brook trout. Woohoo! Well done. All right, looks like I finally landed one here. Doesn't feel real big, but there's a fish on there for sure. See if I can get him out of the water. Make it count. Yeah, it's a decent sized one. Heck yeah, out of the water, it counts. Woohoo! Well, it can be done. Woohoo! All right, finally landed one. I was the last one to get one here out of everybody. Nate got 4 and Mike got 1, and now I'm caught up with Mike, so we call it a draw. Right on. Get this back in the water. Nice brook. Be free. Thanks for playing. All right, looks like Nate's the big fisherman here at Long Lake. He caught 4?
4.
Heck yeah.
4 in 15 minutes.
1 and 1.
1 and 1.
We got a draw going here, but that's all right. We'll take it.
I'm headed home, so.
All right. Well, I got the rest of my day to try to better the odds here. So, well, it's a pleasure meeting you finally.
Yeah, that's great.
Hopefully, we'll link up on the trail again someday.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks for taking the time to meet us, and it was fun. We fished together for about a little over an hour, and anyway, we caught fish, so that's good. All right. We've fished our luck away on this lake. It's time to move on. We got more lakes to hit before the end of the day. And the day is young, so we got plenty of time to do it. Our next lake's going to be Cutthroat and Island Lake next. Whoop whoop. So this Long Lake area here of the trail is hard to follow sometimes because you get into this cliffy little rocky section here. So they really did a good job. Put a cairn down there, another one here, another one there, and this rock path to try to keep people on the right path. I think that's a good thing. All right, we made it to an area of the trail that I call Raspberry Corner. This raspberry bush is usually loaded. I can see some berries on it now, but they seem a little dried out, like it's just a super dry year. But look at this fireweed growing in here too. That's pretty. Heck yeah, I might snag a berry and hit the trail. Well, it's looking like the berries that are on there are all but dried up. Yeah, they're just all shriveled to nothing. That's too bad. That would have been a delicate, delicious morsel. Oh, look at that little guy.
Yeah, that's, you can get a taste of it for that.
I can get a taste. I get a little, 2 little. Yep, that's my morsel I get this time.
I got one right here.
Oh yeah. All right, we're making good time. Haven't videoed much on the trail because I've been on this trail a lot, but we're almost up here to the ducklet turnoff and the Cutthroat little spur trail over to that dead end deal, and then Island Lake just beyond that. So didn't take us very long to get here from Island Lake, but we're ready to stop, get a drink, and catch some more fish. Woohoo! We're loving this weather though. It's a nice cooler temperature and we got some cloud cover, so that's been super nice having that on the trail. We just hope that the clouds don't turn into something nasty and wet. So we'll be watching that close. All right, well, there's a little frog pond outlet of this other lake that's back behind the trees there. You can see fish surfacing in it. I don't know that there's anything big enough to catch in this little pond, but we'll try this other lake over here. Oh yeah, look at those reflections. So it's looking like it's pretty shallow today. Probably because of the drought we're in, but there are fish in here. And I have seen some activity out there on the surface right there. There's one. So we're going to try this for a minute. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe not. But every body of water like this deserves to put a line in it. At least to try. Looks like Nate's on that activity right there right now. Yeah, fishy, fishy. Come to pop. All right, I think I got one here this time. The cows were calling me. They were singing their song over there, and I had a fish on my line here. Look at those reflections. My goodness, that is beautiful. He's tugging. Oh, he's a little guy. Oh, no, he's not bad. It's not a bad. What is that? Is that a tiger? Heck yeah. Don't flip off. You got to get some eyes on you here. Wow, that's a beautiful fish right there. Heck yeah. Come on out. Come on out and play. Whoa! Fight is on. He doesn't want to come out and play, but it's a tiger. Woohoo! Yeah, look at that beautiful fish. Heck yeah. Very nice. Thanks for playing, buddy. Let's get you in the sunshine. Look at those colors. Wow. Nice. Nicely done. Oh. Come on, hit it again. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Keep jerking it out of his mouth. Oh, come on. Dang it. Oh, he just went after it again. Alright, fine. I'll get you, you little bugger. Try again. Picked up on another one here. Let's see what we got. God, look at those reflections. It's fantastic. Oh, he's heading for the trees. I got to get him out of there. I'll get tangled. Yeah. Looks like this one's a little brook trout this time, maybe. Nice little brook trout. Look at that. Heck yeah. That lake was good to me, at least. Caught a couple in there. Lots of activity on the water. Beautiful little lake. I didn't see any big daddies in there, but they're pretty fun to catch ones caught. All right, now we're gonna head off trail here and link up to the main trail a different way, so we don't have to backtrack. And shouldn't be too long. We'll be at the next lake. All right, here we go. Good old Uintas barking at us in the sky there. I'll keep a close eye on that. Oh, we found more raspberries. Bunches of them this time. Oh yeah, they're little, but they're tasty. All right, we've made our end of the trail type destination, or the end of the loop. Now we can loop back another trail, but we're going to spend some time here at Island Lake. This is just a little pond on the one side of the lake. The main lake's beyond that little middle rocky ridge thing. Oh my, look at those reflections. But even better yet, holy crap, I just landed a doozy. Whoop whoop. Oh, first cast, baby. Come to Papa. Oh, he's not going to be happy when he gets close to me. Oh my goodness, look at that. Woo-hoo! Oh my gosh, he's taking the drag. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, look at him. I'm afraid I'll break the line if I lift him out. Once you reel in, let me have you take the camera. And because I'm going to try to scoop him.
That is a beautiful fish.
Oh my gosh. Oh, come on.
You just back him up onto the shore.
Oh my gosh, he's a beast. Oh, stay. Settle down, buddy. Oh, that's a tank. Oh man. Heck yeah.
Good job, Steve. That is beautiful.
Oh man. Okay, he took it all the way. I gotta get
Here, let me.
It was awesome getting this fish, but unfortunate that he swallowed that hook so deep I couldn't get it out without killing him. So, well, looks like we're gonna have a catch and cook. Now, we can't have a fire up here because there's a fire restriction statewide. So we're just gonna have to cook him an unconventional way, and that's in a pot. We're gonna pot cook him. We'll see how it goes. All right, today I'm trying out my new GSI Outdoors pot. I'm gonna give this a try. First use is gonna be cooking a fish. It's gonna be great. So it's just a one liter pot, I think, is the capacity. It's got a plastic lid, and it fits all my stuff inside, including the fuel canister that I'm gonna use to cook him up. Inside it has the Teflon coating, so hopefully it won't stick. Inside the pot is a cup or a bowl you can use. Pretty handy. The lid fits on that too. Upside down, looks like. Oh, it snaps on, and you can use it as a sipper. Sip a drink or soup or something. All right. Alright, I had a little bit of tinfoil here. I could wrap the fish up and cook them that way. I might try that, but otherwise it's going to be boiled tiger trout. Alright, so that's what we did. I cut the fish in half, and I'm going to wrap it in foil there, wrap it in foil here. Nate has a big pot with him. I'll have him cook the big half, and I'll cook the small half in mine. And maybe if we can put a little water in the pot, and that'll kind of steam and boil at the same time. Or not boil, but steam and broil, or whatever. Should work out good. Okay, I wrapped him up so it folds on top, so that I don't get any water on the fish. It'll just kind of broil its way like that. Oh, what do you think about that? Fresh fish on Island Lake. Woo! Look at that view in the background too. Heck yeah. Alright, GSI. Show me how it's done. Let's get that on there. Let's steam broil that. Oh yeah, look at that steam coming out of there. Oh, it's puffing up the tin foil. We got these bees. They're really wanting some of this food too. One's not boiling yet, but it will be soon. Can't say I've ever cooked fish this way before. Alright, this is what you call improvising in the backcountry. Woo! Alright, so besides the fish, once it's done cooking, I brought this along. This is the signature series of Peakery Fuel. Chad Mendez. venison country casserole. I've had this before. It's really good, so I'm looking forward to having this as well. All right, well, I didn't pack in any Coke Zero this time because my pack was full. I didn't have room for anything, so I brought in this Great Value brand electrolytes and also the Great Value brand energy packets. So this is loaded with caffeine. Take the place of that Coke Zero I'm missing out on. But I'll bet that fish is close to done. I'm gonna go check on it. All right, I also have my my day bag. I got this folding Tokes titanium fork. Just folds out like that, snaps. It's nice and compact and lightweight. Got a spoon just like it, so pretty handy to have in a day bag. So yeah, it's steamy hot. I'm gonna pull that out of there and see how we did. Pull that one out too. Oh yeah. All right, let's see what we got in there. Oh, let's see. Not to rip the spoil. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's cooked all the way through.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Let's peel that skin off, see what we got. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a nice fish. That's gonna be good eating. Enjoy that, buddy. I'm giving you the big half. I'm gonna eat the small half. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh golly, that's perfect. Look at that. That is good stuff right there. Yeah. All right, so the name of that pot kit is the Pinnacle Soloist. It's a pretty good little kit. So far it's made my fish dinner. Broiling fish, and then it's got my venison country casserole done. I'm waiting for that to soak up the boiled water so I can get it started on that. All right, Nate had a new meal that he brought with him that he wanted to try. What's it called?
Chicken Primavera, Wild Society.
Okay, where'd you pick that up?
Camofire.com.
Camofire.com.
I'll give it a 7.5.
Right on.
Yeah, it was solid, good.
Was it filling enough? It looks
filling.
kind of small.
970 calories.
Oh wow,
It was
okay.
packed in there. So,
Ooh.
yeah, it was good.
Right on. All right, I'm about done with this now. Just taking a look at the venison casserole. It's really good. For me personally, I'd probably give it about an 8, a good solid 8, maybe an 8.5 out of 10. Good enough to buy again for sure. All right, I'm gonna down this and get back to fishing. All right, I got friend Nate here. He's brought a knife along that he wants to highlight.
This is the Lander 4, Knafs.com. Check them out, NAFS.com. My nephew works there. Ben Peterson, the owner, and they do a great job. Carry this knife. I've carried it since January. It's opened a lot of mail. Today it opened my freeze-dried mill. Cut a couple of fish open with it.
Woohoo!
Retained an awesome edge. They make a good product. If you're looking for an EDC pocket knife, Knafs.com. They're awesome.
Sweet. We'll take a closer look at that. All right. Let's flip it back over. Oh yeah, let's take a look at that edge. Oh yeah. Nice. We're leaving beautiful Island Lake behind. We fished this for a good couple hours. Only caught that one big one that we had for lunch, so it was really good. Nate didn't catch one here, so I really wanted him to because there's some big ones in here, but they're hard to get. I did have a few more bites, but could not land anymore. So we're gonna mosey on down the trail because that nastiness up there is coming our way. and I just got an emergency alert on my cell phone, even though I don't have any reception. And an emergency alert still came through on the satellite that said, get out of Dodge, there's a thunderstorm and flash flooding coming your way. So we're going to heed that warning and head on down the trail, pointed at least back towards the truck. We'll still, you know, take our time getting back and fishing some lakes, but I think we need to not stay here any longer and at least get pointed towards the truck. So wish us luck. It's kind of blocked by the trees, but I always got to stop and look at this view. It's fantastic. Wow, clouds are talking to us. Woo! It's getting more and more barking as we go along here. And rumbling. Still no moisture yet, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Got some sage hens there, or grouse or something.
Very grouse.
That's cool. They're just hanging out. Haven't
They only fly when you don't see them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, just saw some lightning hit the mountain there in the distance. Wait for it. Should hear a boom here in just a second. Waiting. There it is. It's pretty far off still. Yeah! It's getting real. All right, we made our way down here to Duck Lake. It's a pretty little lake back in here, nestled in this cliff line. It's long. We were just up there on Island Lake, right up on top there. All right, look at that lake, beautiful. Anyway, we fished this for a little bit, not too long because the storm clouds were threatening, but I did have one hit, but that was it. Wasn't able to land anything. Not sure if Nate had any hits or not, but he didn't land anything either. So we're gonna move on down the trail and see if we can't find us another fishy lake. The sky is talking, but look at that, it's beautiful. Got a cow on the trail. Moo. Bah. Well, right on. It's like I'm laying down getting ready for the storm. You guys are dumb hiking in it. All right, short distance further, we've made it to Pot Reservoir. Nate's already got a line in the water over there. He's fishing with the Jake slur right now, gold and red, gold with red dots. Sky is still talking to us. We got a light rain. Hopefully the fish will be good to us for a minute here, and then we'll move on down to another lake. Hey, fishy, fishy. Looks like Pot Reservoir is going to be a little nice to me. I think I'm hooked up on a Jake slur this time. Let's see what we got. It's probably not a real big one. This is kind of a small lake, but I don't know. Fish is a fish is a fish. Let's see what we got here. Oh, those reflections are awesome, though. Yeah, a little brook trout, it looks like. Little feisty little guy. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Nice. Got him in the bottom lip there. Get him out, get a picture, and put him back. Nice little brook. Let's get him back in the water. There you go, buddy. And look at those reflections on this lake. That's beautiful. Got Nate over there on the far shoreline. Oh, fantastic. Pot reservoir. Got a little brook out of there. Pretty nice. All right, we're gonna leave Pot Reservoir behind. There's still fish in there. We left them, but there's a dead dragonfly on the shoreline. So I put the dragonfly on my treble hook behind my Jake's lure and tossed it out there. Bam! The fish attacked it like crazy. They love that, but wasn't able to hook them. So I don't know. I might try that again. That was pretty good. Pretty good action on that dragonfly. We'll call it the Dragon Jake. So far the storms have been sparing us. We've been just getting a little pitter patter of rain on the rocks here, but nothing to speak of really. Haven't had to put any rain gear on or anything. Short distance, we made it to Weir Lake there. I think we're at Weir Lake. Okay, we're gonna fish this for a little bit and keep moving on down the trail. These guys are talking and threatening. All right, we made it to Weir Lake. No fish yet, just one snag. And it looks like the rain is starting to come down a little bit more than it has been, but nothing too serious yet. We're gonna fish this for a little bit before moving on. All right, I spoke too soon on the rain. It's starting to come down. I need to find a tree to get under for a minute. Maybe if it keeps going on, I'll have to get my rain gear out. This looks like a good dry spot under this tree right here. This will work. Duck for cover under here. Oh yeah. Don't know if this one's here to stay or not. Might have to get out my rain jacket. Nate ducked for cover over there by that cliffy rock by the water there. Not sure what he's doing, but avoiding the rain, I'm sure. Well, look at that. Got a nice spot under these three trees right here. Nice and dry.
Yep. Right here. Save the spot for you.
All right. I'm coming in. Nice view of the lake. All right, I'm looking out into the yonder there, and it looks like this rain is here to stay. It's not heavy, but it is wet. So we put our rain jackets on, and we're gonna just kind of mosey on out of here, I think. So I'm wearing the Cabela's packable rain jacket, the guide wear, Cabela's guide wear. Anyway, it's a pretty good rain jacket. Used it a lot. Keep a blue one in my day bag, and I keep a black one in my backpack. Nate didn't bring a rain jacket because he forgot he was going to the Uintas.
So I get a Pax Me Lot hand-me-down.
I got an extra poncho I keep with me always. So I'm lending him that, and he can actually keep it because it's one of those dollar ones you get from the dollar store. So it is his to keep. So this cow over here is coming our way because I think this cow, oh, there's two of them. I think they both want our spot under this tree because it's the driest place in the forest right now. So we're gonna vacate it and let these guys come in here and hang out. All right, well that's picture worthy right there. Nice poncho.
I'm hermetically sealed for your protection.
Right on. Here we go. All right, there's the last little lake before you get to the main Lakes Country Trail over here. Yeah, look at all these flowers out here. That is awesome. Okay, we're still making our way. It's a light rain, nothing too heavy. We are getting wet, but it's not. This is like a dry day on the trail in Seattle. But we'll take it. It's not too bad. It's nice and refreshing. It's not too hot. Get the nice smell of rain in the air. It's nice. All right, we're just going to keep moving on down the trail. I think we're about 45 minutes from the truck. I don't think it's going to get any worse, so we'll just take what we got. All right, here we go. All right, we just made the summit, or the pass there, whatever you want to call it. Starting the downhill portion back to the trailhead there at Crystal Lake. So having a good day. It's still raining, but it's mild, it's nice. Having a good day so far, especially after catching that monster tiger trout. That was awesome. Heck yeah, I'd love to do that again. We're on the home stretch, probably a couple hundred yards back to the trailhead. We had a fantastic day. Looks like we were 11 hours, about 10 minutes, 11 hours and 10 minutes on the trail. I'm guessing we went around 10 miles or so. It was a good day. We caught fish, had fun, had good weather, had rainy weather. Our mood was dampened a little bit with the rain at Weir Lake, but we're still having a good time. Any last thoughts, Nate?
We're glad that we did it.
Right on. Heck yeah, well, hopefully there'll be many more of these adventures before the snow settles in on us. But get outdoors if you can. If not, you can follow along with us virtually. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Looked like it rained on the truck a little bit while we were gone.